everyone, welcome to a new episode of Broadway News. I have not done this in a while because I've been really busy and there has been a lot going on Broadway lately. And I'm just gonna cover it all because this is gonna be a pretty long episode because there's a lot of things that have been going on for the last month. And so first, this is not really news. Well, it's sort of news. But it's Jeremy Jordan has been out of Great Gatsby for over a week now, and he's supposed to come back Tuesday. I hope he does come back Tuesday. I mean, not Tuesday, Wednesday. I hope he comes back Wednesday because Austin Colby and Al Praken were taking over the role all week, last week and today and Monday. And then we have the Ghost of John McCain, that new show with Ben Fankhauser, that's my car makes me feel alive. I am Beyonce. It's actually closing tonight, and I didn't realize that this was closing because I actually wanted to see this one because Ben Fankhauser, obviously, we love Ben Fankhauser because Beyonce, and and it's closing, and I want to find a slime tutorial of the show because I want to. And then Aaron Tveit and JoJo are also leaving Moulin Rouge today for their limited run as back to original Christian and Satine were back for 2 months from Moulin Rouge, and they're leaving today because their limited run is over. But I did see Moulin Rouge when Aaron was there, but Aaron was out, so but his understudy was good, so and then we have, this one's pretty exciting. I've been waiting for this to happen for so long, ever since the show came out. So on Tuesday, Cara Lindsay finally understudied Princess Winifred in Once Upon a Mattress, which I want to see Once Upon a Mattress so bad. I want to see Cara in it. I like Sutton, but Cara is way better, and I want to see Cara, and it's closing next month, so I hope Cara does more performances of Once Upon a Mattress, and I can see it with Cara because I really want to see it with Cara. And and I heard she did good. And Jeremy posted on his story that a picture of Cara bows, Jeremy saying he wish he was here, and I wish I was there too. Three Broadway shows that all came out this year are closing at the end of this year or next year. So, Water for Elephants is closing on, what's the date again? December 8th. Water for Elephants closing December 8th, which I actually predicted Water for Elephants was going to close because I heard Water for Elephants was losing money after Grant left, and I predict that when Jeremy leaves Gatsby would be in the same fate, because Gatsby is the main reason most people want to see Gatsby for Jeremy. Well, I did, and then I saw Jeremy. It was the best. But a lot of people wanted to see Water for Elephants for Grant, and now Grant's gone, and the show was falling apart, losing money, and now it's closing December 8th, which I actually predicted that it was going to close soon because after Grant left. So then The Notebook is closing on December 15th. I haven't really looked into the Notebook. I haven't really like heard much about the Notebook much. I don't think it was that popular. But I know it was like losing money a lot lately, and Notebook, well, I haven't listened to the Notebook. Well, I've listened to My Days, which My Days is so good. But the Notebook is closing December 15th. And also, the most shocking one is that yesterday, Suffs announced that they were going to close on January 5th, and I thought Suffs was pretty popular. Like I've seen a lot, I've heard a lot of people talk about Suffs. I haven't seen it, like I'm not interested in it, but I thought Suffs was popular. I wasn't expecting Suffs to close, but it is closing, and yeah, it seems like shows at the Music Box Theater don't really last really long. I don't know why, they just don't. But yeah, Suffs is closing. So next up, 2 weeks ago, Gavin Creel died which was really sad news because I like Gavin Creel. I saw him in Into the Woods. He was good. He was in a bunch of shows, like he was in Waitress. He was in Book of Mormon. He was in Into the Woods, like I said. He was in Thoroughly Modern Millie, Hair, Hello Dolly, yeah, and Gavin Creel is, yeah, it was sad to see him go, and Gavin Creel, well, there has been a lot of controversy due to Gavin Creel's death because originally only the Broadway theaters he performed at were going to dim the lights for Gavin Creel on October, in, I actually don't know what date, oh, it's to be determined. That's why I didn't know. Yeah, so all the theaters now are gonna dim the lights because there was like a big petition, and because everyone was like angry that like only the theaters that he performed at were gonna dim the lights, and now all of them are gonna dim the lights because it got over 20,000 signatures, and yeah. So that's an unknown date. I think I'll keep you updated when that date is set. So now we have, Shoshana Bean, you may know her from Waitress. She was in Hell's Kitchen, if you didn't know. Soon gonna be because she is leaving Hell's Kitchen on December 1st. And, yeah, so, and then, so this was another surprising one. Like, I was like, what? And then I was like, what? When I first heard about this. So Charlie D'Amelio is going on Broadway for Anne Juliet. She's gonna be Charmian, and she is debuting in October 29th, and this is her Broadway debut, and yeah, I was like, what? How? I was not expecting Charlie D'Amelio to be on Broadway. Like, I thought she just did TikTok. So, yeah, also the new, also, I told you this last week, last episode, but the Anne Juliet cast is like all changing like the end of this month because the contracts are up for most of them, so yeah. And then for the month of October, Playbill is celebrating its 140th anniversary, and you can get these like really cool playbills from each show. Each show has 4 playbills that you can get, and you get one of the 4. Like every show is doing it, and they're like special designs are like really cool. I'll show pictures on the screen of some of my favorites because some of them are like really, really cool. Like I really want, but I don't know if I'm going to Broadway in October because I don't know the next show I'm seeing, but yeah, I'll show you my favorites of the special playbills because these are actually really cool, especially the Gatsby ones. Those are like really, really cool. Like, and then so new shows. So we'll finish off with some new shows that are coming out, and there's this new show off Broadway called Gats. It's like so weird. Like I've been hearing about it. It's like so weird, and it's coming out November 1st. It's off Broadway, and it's like I've researched it. It's so weird. Like it's Great Gatsby, but it's a play, and it's 6 hours long, and you get like a dinner break in between the 2 halves, and like each like chapter is an act, and like it's like word for word of the book. It's like so weird. Like I don't know who's gonna see this, but yeah, this is like the weirdest show I've ever heard of. Like Jeremy Jordan Gatsby's enough. What's with all the Gatsbys? Because there was Art Gatsby over the summer in Massachusetts or something. I think it was Massachusetts, but then there's this Gatsby. But yeah, there's so much Gatsbys, but Jeremy Jordan Gatsby will always be the best one because Jeremy. And now we have the new revival of Gypsy, which is also known as Audra Gypsy because Audra McDonald. So Audra Gypsy is going to be Gypsy's actually 5th revival, and then Audra McDonald's Rose, which that has been known since the day it was announced. And then Danny Burstein is going to be Herbie, Joy Woods is going to be Louise, Jordan Tyson is going to be Dainty June, Leslie Margarita is going to be Tessitura, Lily Thomas is going to be Miss Mazeppa, Melinda Hull is going to be Miss Electra, Jacob Min Trent is going to be Uncle Jocko, Kevin C. Solak is going to be Tulsa, and then the ensemble, there's a lot of people, and and that is opening December 19th at the Majestic Theater, which is actually cool because there hasn't been a show in Majestic Theater since Phantom, so yeah. And then what I'm most excited about of like the new Broadway news is that Elf the Musical is gonna get revived for a limited 2-month run from November 9th to January, like middle of January. I don't remember exactly what date, but it's gonna be in Marquee Theater, and it's Elf the Musical. I want to see it so bad. Like it looks so good. I was in Elf the Musical a couple years ago, and it was such a fun show, and it'll be fun to see it on Broadway. And Demarius Copes is going to be in it, which he was in Newsies. So yeah. So that's it for Broadway news for this week, and I'll see you guys soon.